He was so deliberate right there. I thought maybe there was a whistle. We're in a closed press box. I thought maybe they blew it dead. Just waiting for it all to develop in front of him.
A unique but effective kickoff return.
Yeah, it's a smart play. He was letting the wedge go. Now let's see what Hodge and the Mustangs offense can do. They go to the dive right up the middle. It is just ugly now. Brian Vasquez, but this is good football weather. You were talking about it before. You like this. You ever played a game like this at Alma? You guys played the Dome, though, up there, didn't you?
Yeah, right. I played in many games like this, and I am not a fan of this rain. I can tell you that right now. It makes it very hard to cut for all the skill players, Jim. Of course, the linemen love that kind of stuff.
It's a big weekend for you and all the Lancer alums, right? You guys got Mater Dei this week in the semis.
Down in Mater Dei, we're wounded, though. You know, we lost a couple key injuries in our backfield.
Still isn't it?
Yeah, it always has to be.
Meadows fires through, still on his feet. Across the 45, down to the 42, and still fighting for extra yards. They're going to mark him inside the 42. That's the first down for Mira Costa, but a flag flies back to the 44-yard line. This one, as you can see the officials pointing, probably going to come back.
Whenever they point back, that means it's going to go against the offense. Holding, and that's going to negate a big run.
And Meadows knew it. As soon as he got up and looked back and saw the flag, he dropped his head and started walking towards his own end zone. Well, the rain has let up a little bit, but it's still raining. And of course, it's easy to say in here.
We have the best seat in the house tonight for this one.
You know, it's a good night for high school football. It's a better night to have Fox Sports West too. Enjoy this in the friendly confines of your own house. But I'll tell you, a good crowd here. I did not expect this many people to show up in the rain. That's what's great about high school sports. There's passion here. Hodge drops back, goes across the middle, in and out of the hands of his receiver. It's Holloman. Brian Mitchell working like a dog on the sideline. Yeah, Brian?
Thanks, Jim. Talking with Coach Moore about the first game between these two teams in the regular season, Coach said it was a strange game and that the first half was all defense and the score was 7-7 at halftime. Then his offense got on track and piled on 400 yards of offense in the second half on their way to a 31-20 victory. Coach said he'd like his offense to be a little more consistent in the first half tonight, and they have been. Guys, let's go back upstairs to you.
It's going to be tough to be consistent with these kind of conditions, JJ, just because you don't know what's going to happen. Every time that ball goes back to the quarterback, you're taking a chance. Hodge now with 3 receivers. Let's see if they elect to go in the air. No, they're going to keep it on the ground. They go to Vasquez out of the backfield. Redondo is right there. Eventually, if I'm Mira Costa, I'm going to put the ball in the air because Redondo's playing run.
Right, when Redondo has settled down, as we talked about, and is focused on this running attack. But you know, Mira Costa relies on a balanced attack, so for them not to be able to pass in this type of weather conditions really helps the effectiveness of their offense.
Gene Simon happy with the performance of his defense. Nick Orlando, one of the guys in there for the Seahawks. And a penalty flag as Mira Costa lines up to kick, and I think maybe Redondo had too many guys on the field. Matt Dorn was trying to hurry off. 12 guys on the field against Redondo. Now that's what, 3 penalties now against Redondo Beach.
Right, and the other penalty that was called earlier was another 12 men on the field. So right now for Redondo, they've got to get their substitution straight.
That shouldn't happen this late in the season, JJ. These guys should be well schooled in what squad they're on.
Right, as you talked about, Jim, we're 13 games into the season, and that, as you see the frustration on Gene Simon's face, those type of things, you're right, should not happen at this point.
Good snap this time. Punt is away. Rodolante back for Redondo, but I don't think he's going to touch it. He gets away, and the ball is going to die in the mud at the 26-yard line. Now let's take a look at what's on tap on Saturday. Here's your CIF lineup. Poly versus Loyola. Those are 2 teams I've seen this year. Poly very good with Herman Ho Ching, of course, out of the backfield. Antelope Valley and Ayala. Notre Dame with Justin Fargas in Division III up in Santa Maria against Rigetti. Canyon Springs against Chino. Brea Linda, a surprise going against Sean Foster and Tustin. That is a tall order. Ukaipa against Pacific. And Northview, an upset winner last week over Rancho Alamitos, the top seed in Division 8, taking on Laguna Hills. And Mike Jones, another great runner. In fact, Mike Jones, the all-time rusher in Orange County history. So a good lineup, all those games on Saturday. That is Jones spinning out near the 30-yard line for Redondo. And all of a sudden, a game that Mira Costa was controlling now the momentum seems to have gone over to the Red Wave.
Right, the momentum often shifts in games like this. You know, two high-quality teams as we have here tonight. So these momentum swings are not unusual. It happened in the first game. They both came out and played to a 7-7 tie at halftime. Mira Costa got the momentum in the second half, which led him to the victory.
4 yards on the carry, 2nd down and 6 now from the 30-yard line for Redondo. 5:09 to play in the first half. Durham tries to send Zamarripa in motion. He sees it the second time. Now turns, gives Jonesy in the backfield. He cuts it back. That play originated on the right side of the center, and he ended up cutting it back to the left side. Short gain, bring up 3rd down, maybe 3. There's going to be a lot of 3rd down and shorts tonight, I have a feeling, with the running game.
And I think it's going to come down to patience on both teams' part to see which team is going to stick with their game plan, with the running attack long enough, and which team will take a chance, try to open it up, because remember, 8-man fronts for both teams. The corners are in man-to-man coverage against the receiver. That
was a great shot at Jason Ho from Mira Costa. Mud on his uniform, mud in his face mask, mud on his helmet. Looks like a football player. Durham, the fake, gonna put the ball in the air, looks for Zamarripa, and this one is picked off. Mike Enos reached up and snagged it out of the air. Enos still on his feet, a great block. Enos could go. Touchdown, Enos. 41 yards. Like picking a grapefruit out of a tree, he reached up and took that one.
What an outstanding one-handed interception by Mike Enos. He leads the team in interceptions with 12 already. 2 of them this year for touchdowns, Jim. 96 and 50. This one was about 50, so that's his 3rd touchdown this year off an interception.
Well, Mike Enos is 6'4", he used all of it right here. Watch him reach up, one-hand grab, and then he turns into a receiver. Stepping around Zamarripa, watch the blocks. There's one, here's a great one right here. Boom, see ya.
Outstanding, outstanding run by Enos. Great blocking by his defenders, as you mentioned, after the catch. But what a tremendous effort by Mike Enos with the one-handed interception in the rain in a game that the holders can't even hold the snaps. He comes up with a one-handed interception.
Well, a huge play by Enos, 41 yards on the interception return for touchdown. It was 12-6. We were talking about momentum being on Redondo's sideline. Just like that, Mira Costa snags it back. They're up 18-6. And look at Mike, he's all fired up.
And what a great year Enos has had. The rest of his teammates only have 1 interception is the high amongst them. He has 13 with that one. He leads the team, as it says right there. He has had a tremendous, tremendous year playing at that free safety position.
Now that's going to be a huge play if Mira Costa goes on to win this game. It is right now, but just changed the whole feel, the whole texture of this game right now. You should take a look at it again. You watch Durham. He lofts this one up. He's got Zamarripa. It would have been there, but look at the catch by Enos, reaching out, making the one-handed grab. And now he turns into an offensive player. And watch, look at Mira Costa. Look at them go from defense to offense, start making blocks. Here's the big one right there. Oh, that's just cleaning off a shelf. Good wheels by Enos.
Yeah, just a big, big momentum swing.
I still can't pick up the number on that truck that came through it.
Right.
Knocked the Redondo player out of the box. Now they're going to go for 2 again. A little misdirection here. They go inside the Meadows. I don't think he gets it.
I think he's going to come up short again.
0 for 3, Mira Costa 0 for 4 between the 2 teams. And it remains 18-6, 4:07 to play in the first half at Murdoch Stadium on campus at El Camino College. Fox Sports West 2, Game of the Week.
To prove a point, we've substituted Sizzler's new USDA choice steaks for the ones they usually serve in this fine steakhouse. Let's see what happens. So, how's the steak?
Really tender.
Sizzler introduces our new USDA choice steaks. Hearty New Yorks, flavorful ribeyes, and juicy top sirloin starting at just $8.99.
Now for the real surprise. We've also substituted the Sizzler Jack.
Oh, yes!
The smart new choice for steak lovers, Sizzler.
I don't want to shake together on me. I want to hump. First I roll up on it, then back up on it. Do a reverse, fake him out. Then he'll freeze like a deer caught in the headlights. That's when I take my shot. Bam! Nothing but net.
The Kings meet the Leafs in Toronto, Saturday at 4:30 on Fox Sports West 2.
Welcome back to 5.